Gentlemen, just 1 second. Alright, here we go. Figure I'll switch my headset for this. Alright guys, here we are, we're back. It's another awesome Monday night here in the Giggity Racing League. You know it's tough, it's the trucks. We are at Talladega tonight for the Ricky Bobby 125. I have Paul Bear up here with me in the booth. This is always Archangel, and we have on our silent reporter for just a couple minutes until he heads out of his family business. We actually got the boss over here whispering in our ears. We've already went through qualifying. Fletch has the pole for tonight's truck event. As we're going to go over here, we're going to look at the leaderboard today and show you guys a couple of top spots and show you who had fast trucks and fast laps, and just depending on the group that they was running with. But we've had some good times. And what are you looking for here tonight, Paul Bear?
Just looking for a lot of fast trucks and a lot of clean driving, hopefully. And see a lot of drafting going on.
Well, as you can see, we're looking over here. The pole setter for tonight's race is Fletch, and I'm pretty sure he did it with that 50.761. But if we look at, Alright. If we look at the number one overall to date, it is actually Giggity's own Marbear is sitting on top of the leaderboard. We got Sandy Outlaw out there, also Jay Miller, Puddin, Cola Motorsports. There's a lot of fast drivers out there, mostly Giggity drivers, taking all these leaderboards again. We should be getting ready to enter the race here in just any second.
I accepted too quick. Yeah.
Alright, guys, we're going to go ahead and blue screen real quick so we can get you into this race. I want to go fast.
Okay.
Alright, Taddy, you have a good night, man. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sit here, we're going to get into this racing action. As we sit here and we have the chance for Money Mike, who had never won in the Giggity Racing League heading into the last 3 weeks. He's actually won the last two events, which has been awesome for Money Mike. Want to see him get that third win. I was just talking to him pre-race. He's excited. He feels good about his truck. And I'll tell you what, Paul, when we come here, even in practice lobbies or just fun lobbies, man, the trucks to me is the best racing that you get on super speedways. Everything's so stable, it's under control. Yeah, it's not as fast until you get into the customs, but it's really great racing here. It looks like we have somebody already lagged out, but we're gonna rack and stack them and bring them down for this original start. Fletch is our leader with Jay Miller on the outside. Let's rub on him in third. With Money Mike right there sitting in fourth as we're going to ride along with him for a little bit, as we got a really close points battle coming down here ending this season.
Yeah, they look like you're a little out of control right now, just for the first lap.
Yeah, everybody looks a little bit shaky. Get it all together, and once your trucks get up to speed, they handle a little bit better.
Yeah.
As it looks like we got somebody trying to jump out of line already. Let's see as they go through 3 and 4. This isn't looking pretty.
No, people don't understand. You can't win this from the first lap.
No, you can't, but you can definitely screw a lot of people over and make a lot of enemies right here.
You can indeed.
As we're going to sit here and try and get on board with the leader and look back.
I've seen it happen plenty of times.
Well, they're already 3 wide right there for second place. Just Ken working his way. He's getting pushed. He's trying to come up. He's trying to take that lead as he's underneath Fletch. He's got a great push from the 4 behind him. Oh, it looks like the 50 bounces up a little bit in the 22. I really forgot to turn off my notifications, guys. As soon as we get a break in the racing action, I'm going to turn those off. I completely forgot about that. As man, look at this. Side by side, good racing here. And this is why I like the trucks. You can move around a lot more. You can actually rub on each other a little bit more without them getting so unstable and causing such big accidents. I think that's why I favor the trucks here. Not that it's my favorite vehicle, bar none. I mean, my favorite vehicle is still always going to be the Xfinity cars, no matter what.
You know, I actually don't mind a truck.
Oh no, me neither. Especially when you get them into customs. They're real fun, real fast. Anytime you got a good group of guys with the trucks, it's normally a fun race. Zivic does a lot of truck racing in his late night lobbies, so I got a lot of experience with the trucks before I even actually came into the Giggity League. And ooh, man, he's got it tight. As you know, those are awesome lobbies to race in, man. There's always stiff competition there. That's where I first met UK Wildcats. Actually, that's where I met most of the guys from Giggity was over in that lobby. So
yeah, I ran Ziv's lobbies quite a bit.
The 50 and the 4 beating the bang off each other. Oh, everybody's trying to get it. Oh,
there's got to be a little give and take here.
Jeez, oh, Pete's.
Yeah, he's just looking pretty hairy there.
Yeah, we're gonna sit here. We're gonna tag on the reward page for a second. Look at that line of trucks in front of him.
Oh yeah, they're getting in line now.
Oh man, that is a lot of trucks to try and sit behind, guys. We're gonna sit here and just flip to this field a little bit, give you guys a look from all these trucks. Man, is the Johnny Cash is the first one to go outside. It seems he's definitely.
Yeah, and one truck's not gonna do it with a line like that.
No, definitely not.
Chances are if somebody don't give him a break to get in, he'll fall to the back.
Alright, we're going to go back on board with our leader. Fletch has made it back around front as he is leading this, I don't know, I'd say about 16 truck pack right here. Pretty much all single file on the bottom except for them 2 stragglers out there on the high side. Oh, there's 3. Now see how many. Oh, everybody's getting a little bit loose and wobbly back there, man. Okay. Daniel and Fletch are trying to hang it out there and hold on to this lead for a little while and just log some laps, man. And I'm really hoping that's what the rest of these guys will do back in the rest of this field. But I'm sorry, I'm on a controller, and it's not as difficult to hold the line here in the trucks.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier. So to see these guys move around this much is actually a bit of a surprise to me. Oh.
Yeah. We finally got 2 wheels, so now now we're off to controllers now.
As we got one truck around on the wall back there. Sorry, I'm not trying to give y'all a seizure, but I'm trying to see who that was. Looks like somebody got in the 50 went around, and we're going to be back to our leaders. That's a 16 truck train right there.
Yeah, we got 3 stragglers away back. Mango, 1. Honda Racing Bud is in the pits. I think he must have some sort of malfunction.
Actually, I was getting ready to jump on YouTube so I could check your guys' comments, man. Sorry about that. I do see them popping up. I'm going to jump on here so we can get a little bit of worded out to you guys. Alright, we got Fast Camaro out there, Mountain Dew. Sean Tatters, Puddin'. What's up, guys? How you doing, man? We got 9 viewers out there. Love seeing Puddin' out here, showing some love. Mountain Dew, appreciate you stopping by.
See, I don't see none of their comments in my chat here.
Yeah, it's Arch here. Definitely is Arch here, buddy. Sean asked how was everyone's Monday, man. It wasn't bad. Leading up to this, it might get bad. These guys.
This is the best. This is the best part of my Monday right here is watching this.
Oh, is that? I believe that's the end of the stage right there, guys.
And if so, Fletch brought her home.
Yeah. That's gonna be a big break for Rub on him. What's up, Brian Brown? Bad Few Racing. What's up, buddy? How you doing out there, man? Appreciate you stopping out in the booth, man. Dropping some comments, showing some love. Puddin', you are juicing. Wait, Mango's not juicing. Mango, why ain't you juicing? It's called tire soak, man. It's not juice. As Salty Tender said, that's caution number 1. So is that caution or staging, man? 'Cause I'm trying to, I don't know anybody that's broadcasting.
I don't think there is any cautions.
No, so I think it's stages only. I don't know. I missed the word. I missed the advice. If Taddy's out there, maybe he can let us know. Yeah, Shanti. I love Talladega and Daytona too, man. Especially when you get a good lobby of guys together. As you know, we've had some great racing here ourselves. Oh, these guys are just all over the place right now. We are up to 11 viewers, man. We really appreciate y'all stopping out here. It's it's for you guys.
Fletch is leading her still.
Oh, is it Hook Money Mike? These
3 down
back.
on the apron.
Jeez. Who's that? Oh, he went through the field, didn't touch nobody. It was a solo truck. Wow. 18's pulling down. 18's pitting. I wonder what that's for. What kind of strategy these guys playing, man? I don't know how many laps out there. What's going on? Hey, them trucks definitely do look loose out there. Bad for you. These guys forgot to go with their slider 2s and 3s here at the Talladega Speedway today.
He may not have been able to have time enough to finish his pit stop, maybe.
Well, that would definitely be a big mistake on his end, as you know
Yes,
how
it
crucial
would.
it is.
Because when these trucks get up to speed.
Oh, the 22 and the 2 just barely make a little bit of contact as 22's coming down. And J Mill's gonna tuck in. Let's sit here, we're gonna look at the man that's on fire, man. The man's on the streak, Coco Money Mike. Back-to-back wins, like I said earlier. Let's see if we can get 3 in a row. Which is something not many drivers have done here in the Giggity Racing League.
Nope.
I mean, but with the level of competition here, you if you win 3 in a row, bro, you deserved it. Because you beat a lot of good drivers to get them 3 wins.
And that 18 was NASCAR. Because he's ready to go a lap down.
He'll go lap down now, but as long as nobody else has any difficulties or anything like that, he should stay first truck lap down and get that lap back at the end of the stage. No, Bad View Racing says 9 all the way, baby. Trick no good. That's fake news all day. Tell you what, guys, I'm not trying to really focus on one person, but we can kind of keep all these trucks in this view. But I'm trying to let y'all see the battling as it's going through. But we got 2 defined packs right now. Is you got Grandmaster Sheffy and a couple of them other guys, War Pigs. Trying to see who else is here back here in that pack. There's Mulberry's behind them too. She's about to become part of the second pack. Mango, Eternal Rest. So I mean, that's gonna be that right there could be a really fast 5-car pack, man, if they get it all nice and lined up. As we already saw, Mulberry has fast lap for the day. But these 3 right here, instead of getting in line, they're just racing. So I mean, with the stage coming up, it really doesn't matter. They're gonna get reset. But if it were for me, I'd want to find a group of trucks that I work with well, or a couple drivers I work with well, and be planning for the end of this race.
Yep.
Alright, we'll head back up here to lead pack. We'll actually get back on board with leader Fletch. As Fletch is running hard. It's definitely hard work keeping that 2 truck behind him, because we know how tough Ken's been all season long.
Yes, Ken's been a rocket.
I like that 2 truck, man. I don't know. Maybe it's back around Horn Day. I don't know. I've always been a fan.
I'm looking at the backpack now, and they're not all staying together as they should to catch the front pack.
See, that's disappointing, man. You have these laps in the middle of this stage, and that you could be using to experiment, figure things out, try some stuff, man. Get some runs, figure what you can do, what you can't do.
I'm watching the O2 slamming Ma Bear.
Oh, those are teammates too. Man, this 88 truck looks stout out front. We know Matt Crafton didn't win a race last year, so let's see if he can make it a little bit different here for this 88 truck. I don't know, man. I'd trade that championship, you know, or I wouldn't trade that championship for one race win, dude. I mean, Crafton did it the best way possible.
Yeah, Fletch is on a roll here. He's got her out there and just motoring.
Well, he's got it right there. I mean, everybody's being a bunch of as Teddy and I call it, we got a bunch of bottom feeders here right now. Teddy'd already be out there trying to run that high line and playing around and having fun, and that's the thing, man. I mean, it's league racing and all, but you got stages, you know, you got air for you got room for error. So yeah. I mean, go out there and play around, dude. Laugh with your buddies, joke around, have a good time. As we finally got a couple trucks that are willing to go out there and try and see if they can get a run going, but with that many trucks staying hooked to the bottom, it just basically fizzled out. As there was no sort of forward momentum there at all. That inside line just kept freight training.
If they're going to take the high line, they're going to have some kind of people work with them. You just to pull out on a high line and have that many cars on the bottom lined up, you're never going to do it.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing is, you know, and you got to have somebody towards the front do it. Because I mean, if you're 3 trucks at the back and you want to come up there and do it, you're still gonna need guys in front of you to pull up, give you that little bit extra draft and extra horsepower to push it through. Because we know here, 3-4 trucks ain't gonna be able to do it. Not when you got 6 or 7 still lined up on that inside groove. Yeah, you're definitely right about that, Sean. You can go ahead, Paul. I heard you start to pick it up.
Just about to say they're almost getting to them, but not quite.
As it looks like we have it. Accident is at the end of the stage. No, this definitely looks like it was pretty. Now it looks like the end of the stage.
But there was an accident back there. I don't know who it was. I'm trying to flick back through. But there was an accident back there. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm not trying to have the broadcast in the background. I'm trying to see if Johnny Cash is lagging pretty bad. If anybody can let Johnny know to go to the back or to go ahead and
Puddin just posted in the chat race with Ma Bear before this. She's looking pretty strong.
Yeah, she definitely is looking strong, and she was hanging out there. She's just trying to log laps. Now this last stage is gonna kick off. We'll see how it goes. As I'm gonna check in here. We're gonna see Johnny Cash is where I'm gonna try and jump to real quick. See if we can see anything happen here on the restart. Shoot. Trying to see if I can see any glitch out of it, but I don't really see much. We'll see as continues to go. Oh, he's down below the WL line. Oh, he comes back. Ooh. Yeah, he got up into the, I think it's a 50 truck. We'll get back up here to you guys' leaders. We'll get up here to Coco Money Mike for a second and see what he's doing.
He's just holding strong in that bottom line.
Yeah, he's sitting there in 4th right now, guys. Oh. That 87th truck, man, he made a couple of moves tonight, man. I think are unnecessary, but he's showing some aggression, which isn't always good. Yeah, no, yeah, I saw that there, Sean. Oh. don't know who that was that shot up into the wall. Can you see who that was, Paul?
No, I didn't see who it was.
Huh.
But I did see somebody shoot up.
Yeah, he definitely.
But they're back. We come right back in line pretty quick.
Yeah, when you got a big train like that in front of you, it's really easy to suck back up on that draft without, as long as you didn't lose too much speed, that is.
Yeah. And now it's Grandmaster Sheffy in the lead.
GMC.
Yeah.
Sean T. There you go, Paul Bear.
Yeah, Ma Bear would be a good pick for tonight, I think. She is pretty strong.
We got a couple guys that have been trying to go to the outside, but they can't get anybody to go with them. And they're just sitting there taking turns losing spots.
Yeah, and heard bad to say it, but Ma Bear was one of them that just tried it.
You go from 4th to 14th and like that, man. It's tough.
If they could get a good 5 or 6 pack of people, I think they could pull out and drive right up to the front.
It'd be tough, man. That's still gonna be a stout inside line. And some good racing here, man. These guys are trying to take care of trucks up front. Good single file racing. I'm just waiting to see who can make that outside work. Who can bring a pack with them?
The 2 is trying to get to the bumper of the 27, but not quite able to do it yet.
Yeah, just barely off.
And if you can stay ahead of Just Ken, it shows you're doing something right.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a fact, man. I mean, when you're talking about a guy that's running the top 2, top 3 every week, you know, that's consistency right there, as Ken has showed throughout this season. I can't wait for the custom truck series next year, man. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
$27, $288 here. Just holding line, man. As we're trying to see if anybody can force anything. See if anybody wants to be willing to jump out there. As we see another truck. Oh, is there some contact back there?
I don't see too many willing participants to jump out there, though.
Well, I mean, if you're the 88 truck, maybe if you can get like Money Mike to go with you or something like that, you know, you guys can start a little freight train out there. And maybe they're in a chat talking about that. I'm not sure whose teammates out here right now, but I do know that you've got 4 fast drivers leading this field, and ain't neither one of them about to give an inch.
Yep. But for this race, in the positions they're in now, Just Ken's looking pretty good for the win.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good, man. And I love watching good racing. As we know, he didn't have the best of luck at Martinsville 2 weeks ago. Unfortunately, this was a lap truck, but you know, he bounced back like always. He put in another good performance last week. Tried work his way up to the front, hold it on, get a win, but as we saw Money Mike brought home the double down. So
Yeah, and he's always a good pick.
Oh, money. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Money Mike. I mean, even though he just got his first win this year, he's always been there. He always puts himself in contention. He's always a bridesmaid. I guess he looks better in a dress. I don't know. Not going into that part. Just uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
Puddin said the 3 M's tonight: money, mango, and ma.
Just kidding. God dang it, boy. Just kidding. Pit by himself. I'm not sure why people tag me and stuff.
I think I just seen Ma Bear down low.
Oh, it was a reverb from the broadcast. I was like, man, he tagged me again. I think just Kim might have been speeding just a little bit. He came on pit. He's been there quite a while.
I think Ma Bear might have just pitted, maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking she ducked on there.
Because she got on the backstretch and pulled back out, so she may have just made her pit stop.
And I don't know how much fuel these drivers need. I don't know if they need a splash and go, a half or a full can, or 2 cans. I'm not exactly sure how many laps are left in this stage, in this race, as we are in the 3rd stage.
Yeah, I believe she must have just made her pit stop, so she should be good. You think they would be good to go to the end after one pit, I would think.
I would think, but, there's not really 100% telling, so we'll sit here and see how it plays out.
Salty Tenders is just entering the pits. And here comes the leaders. Money Mike, I believe, and Fletch. Jamila. Go. Money Mike's in the pits. Grandmaster Chef, he's pitting. Just Ken is still on the track, so I would presume he would be the leader.
Well, I was hoping it would cycle back around too, as we got all these trucks on pit lane right now.
But I don't think Ken had pitted yet either, so.
Well, Ken was the first one to pit, but the only issue with that is with Ken pit, did he lose time, or how much time did he lose? Is it enough to factor out that he wouldn't come out with the lead?
I see a bunch of the boys are coming out of the pits now, and he's driving by them. So it might turn out good. It might turn out that he will be the leader.
I think Fletch is going to hold on this lead, come out. I think it's Fletch and Money Mike. Money Mike right there in second, ladies and gentlemen. It is. I believe this is your front 3. 88, 99, 22, double number of rhetoricals over and over and over. Strong 3 trucks right there. They're going to have a 5-pack starting to come up on them. We'll see how this goes, guys. If them guys behind you guys can't get in line, though, they're just going to screw themselves out of the race.
Yeah. Now they got it all lined up now. If they can just get to them and power by them. Because that's what you need for a track like this, and you're on the 3rd stage. You need to get a good little group of guys together and power by the leaders.
Oh, you have
to. That's the only way you're going to do it.
Yeah, there's not. Without that with that side-by-side drafting, there's no chance of that happening, you guys.
No. Puddin said Thursday will be a blast. I'm sure it will.
Oh yeah, Thursday's gonna be so much fun, man. Coming here and I'm working on my setup a little bit today. It's definitely my next project car that I'm gonna enjoy over the next couple days.
I think I'll be watching from the booth, maybe.
Alright, sounds good, man. It'd be nice to have you up here.
And those 3 trucks are they're sticking strong. Them 5, they're still in the line, but they don't seem to have enough power to get to them.
No, they're not. They're not really gaining that much ground as I was really thinking they might. But I mean, they're right there on the cusp of the draft, so I think they got the draft now. I think they do. This is easily turning from a 3-truck battle to a 7-truck battle.
And Ken's trying to go around with Johnny on his back end.
He's trying it. He's not waiting. He said, I have a run. Full send. Time to go.
And he's going by.
That right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Jay Miller pulled out. I think Jay Miller thought maybe I better pull out here and go with Ken.
Yeah, maybe. Man, I wish we knew how many laps are left.
And Ken is now your leader.
Oh, Paul, you still got the... Never mind. Okay, I'll find it.
Oh, Money Mike in the 88 getting into it. Which makes Money Mike go right to the tail end of that line.
Look, I'm going back to the previous conversation here in the broadcast chat. Look, if Puddin calls it quits and retires, I officially will not be anywhere no more. Because I give up racing. Puddin, you give it up. I do. You be giving up everything, man. This is where I met you. This is how we become such good friends. And I can't give up me and you running this booth, man. I cannot do it. You retire, I retire, son.
Puddin is the man when it comes to broadcasting. I don't care what anybody says.
Hey, man, he definitely is. Other than Alex Ned, who we know can broadcast while he's driving and talking on the phone and eating a burrito and doing 16 other things, you know. I mean, other than that, dude, that's class of the field right there, man. 2 broadcasters, Alex and Puddin.
I would like to hear Alex broadcast because I haven't heard him, but I know Puddin speaks very highly of him as a broadcaster. I'd like to hear him sometime.
You go check out the last race of last year. Oh man, them boys. Any race that Alex is up in the booth, but when you got Alex and Puddin together, I just, like I said, I backed out the chat party and let them boys just have at it.
But let me tell you, another good broadcaster is Taddy.
Oh, Teddy, yeah, he's a really good broadcaster. He's that undercover excited, you know.
Yeah.
He tries to make his voice get all excited and stuff, but his demeanor still just, you know, kind of, oh yeah, you know. We pick on Taddy all the time.
And Grandmaster Sheffy is back on pit road.
I wonder why. Do they have to pit twice?
I don't know. I'm not sure how many laps are in the stage 3. Puddin said Alex is the man.
Alex is the man, you're the woman, and you guys make a heck of it.
And he said that race you were talking about was fun with it, Alex.
I
one of last year.
I couldn't have done anything that race, man. You 2 guys. Oh man, don't worry about that, dude. You cutting us off is half our fun. Because normally you're talking about something that's good or worth it. So I mean, we sit here and laugh and enjoy it. And...
Sean Tattersall said, "Taddy sucks." LOL.
Well, Sean, I think he was COVID free last time I talked to him a couple minutes ago. But yeah, all leaders are pulling down now. Just
yeah, they're all hitting.
That could be bad, but it looks like everybody might have got it well down. Hopefully there's no penalties from this group. As we're going to jump on this second group of 4 that's coming up right here.
And Ma Bear is just exiting the pitch now.
Ma Bear coming up. There you go. Guitar, man, you changed your name to something I can't pronounce, man.
It looks like these guys probably only took 2 and some fuel. So there's probably only a handful of laps left, probably. Because they weren't in long.
Just for Guitar, man, if that TRD stands for, real TRD, you're in the wrong type of vehicle over there driving that Chevy, man. Alright, here comes these 4 or 3. As it looks like Keith did not come down with them.
Now it's Ken and Johnny are out here by themselves. Now see if they can get together and get back up with this other pack.
Someone jumped there. I think Fletcher's still on pit road with Jay Miller. No, it was Jay.
I thought Jay Miller would have come out with Ken, but
the 18 or 46.
Money Mike just come off pit road.
Hey, Paul Bear, can you do me a huge favor? Is there any chance you can go look at your wife's screen and tell us who the leader is?
I can certainly try it.
Thank you, sir. I would greatly appreciate it. I can't cuss up here. You can't cuss down there, Sean. Oh, man. Pudding. I know it's the kid's book, but it does not sound kid bookish. Alright, I'll sit here and run around with Money Mike for a second till
I can't tell by looking at her screen because her counter only goes up to the 15th person.
Oh, you gotta look at her mini map. Just tell me what number.
Okay, just one sec here.
Sorry. I wasn't trying to do all that, man. My bad, Paul Bear. I'm trying to get these guys, so we can try and figure out who the leader is for you guys, so we can try to focus on it just a little bit more.
So number 4.
Number 4.
And I believe he was just going into pit road.
Oh, great. Yep, Brian is He is definitely on pit road right now. Brian was probably the last truck to pit, so we'll give it another lap or 2 and see if we can do it again.
I would think it would go back to just Ken now.
Well, yeah, I would think it might be just Ken. I don't really see if there's anybody. Well, there is a group of 2 trucks in front of them. And it's not Money Mike.
Now it's showing the 22.
The 22, Jay Miller is your leader. The 22 and the 46 right here. That was that pack that was in front of just Ken, so that's who I was looking for. It looks like that might become a 3-truck pack right behind them to see if they can try and catch down these leaders. Did you, by chance, I know you're going to get mad at me, but did you by chance look at how many laps were left, Paul Bear?
I didn't, but I can go check.
Man, I'm not trying to have you run all over the place, my bad. Tell her next time just broadcast for us. Oh, man. And this is one of the pleasures of having an in-race reporter. It's so much easier.
It's 43 out of 47 right now.
We're less than 5 laps to go, folks. So 4 to go, so it'll be 3 to go at the line.
And it's Jay Miller and the 46.
Now I wonder what that 46 is gonna do if he's gonna be happy riding behind Jay.
I don't know. I can probably see him trying to pull a slingshot on the last lap.
Right now, Monster's just gonna push as strongly as he could, and that second pack of trucks could not become 3. It's still just a 2-truck pack right there. And this is a 2-truck race. I do not see, unless God unforeseen circumstances happen. God, I am tongue-tied and crazy tonight.
Dimebags, a good job in the booth, guys. Thank you, Dimebags.
I appreciate Dimebag, man. You know, you always out here supporting us, man. So we appreciate you showing love and always stopping out here. Waiting to see when this 46 can try and make that run. Right on board with him, see if he starts to lay back at all, and when he's gonna try and take advantage of it.
He's right on him right now.
He is. Jay makes a little bit of a bobble right there. I'm surprised he didn't try and shoot underneath him a little bit, try and get that spot already.
Yeah, so was I.
I believe this is coming down to 2 to go. Stay right there, tucked up against him, keep pushing it for just a little bit longer.
Yep.
I think Jay's getting a little bit nervous up there, as a matter of fact, as the leader.
He's doing good, though.
He is. He's just getting a little bit more shaky than what he has been the whole race. And I know that feeling, man, when your hands start to shake, your controller, your whole body's shaking, man. And you got somebody as fast as Monster right behind you pushing your bumper. It's hard not to. Monster.
Are they both not GRD? Or no?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I believe this is white flag lap right here. This is the last lap. No. That was the last. Did Jay Miller just pick up that win? Yes, he did.
Yeah, they're slowing down, so it must have been it.
Just got the win. That is awesome for him tonight, folks, man. Jay Miller brought it. That'd be just Kim would be 3rd, followed by the 24 and 4th. Try and get you a run down here as soon as these guys send us in the picture.
Rub on him is down in the grass pulling donuts.
Hey, Taddy, look who finished race. I'm thinking Fletch got caught speeding on pit road because he was running up front the whole time, and all of a sudden he was not even a factor. So I'm pretty sure when I thought I saw them truck speed just a little bit, I think he was one of the ones that was tagged.
I'm just wondering here if anybody got any pictures of that.
I do not know.
Eternal just messaged and said,
well, I'm gonna invite at least Jay Mill up here. Sorry about the blue screen, y'all.
I
I
don't
already
know.
suggested him for you, Paul.
Okay.
That's the only one we're really gonna make sure we worry about tonight is him. As with it being, I believe that's his first win. So
Well,
let's see.
that's probably going to be pretty exciting for him.
Oh man, I know that feeling. We just watched Money Mike experience that, 2 weeks ago.
All right, we do have pictures.
We got a rundown. Sweet.
Let's see. Jay Miller, Monster Racing, Johnny Cash is the top 3.
All right, cool. We're gonna worry about Jay Miller for today, and sorry, rest guys, man. I got a race there to get to after this real quick, but Jay Miller, man, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hey, can you make sure
Good
your voice is
job.
on always loud before we start this?
Yes, it is.
All right, cool, man. I appreciate it. All right, Jay, we saw a lot of great side-by-side action out there. We saw a lot of guys having fun. I don't know how this race was for you. I know I love personally racing the trucks on these super speedways. Uh, did you only take fuel? Did you take 2 tires there at the end? What was the strategy you guys got up front that far?
So practice all day was final fuel run was take 2, take right sides and cannon and a half and dip, add some tape,
Well,
and it paid off. I had a good pushing partner too. I appreciate Monster not leaving me.
I would say it looks like you had a guy that was definitely willing to stay committed to running with you, and you guys had a plan. Were you guys in the same chat, or was that on the fly?
Nope, that was just on the fly. It was me, Johnny, and Ken were all in a chat.
We were just sort of wondering up here in the booth whether he was going to try to slingshot you just before the finish line, or if he was going to stay committed to pushing you.
I thought so too, because I kept getting tight a little bit and like 2 and 4 or something like that. But I was pretty appreciative that he didn't dive bomb me or nothing like that.
Yeah, because we did see you get a little bubbly there on one of the turns, and we were surprised he didn't.
Yeah.
But he did stay committed and stayed right with you.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely did stay with you, man. And now, is this your first league win?
I believe so.
You believe so, man? You don't know if you got a victory or not, man?
I don't know, man, to be honest with you. There's so many leagues and things like that.
Oh no, that's.
So I believe this is my first giggity win. It feels good to finally win after running up front all season.
Well,
Next week,
congratulations! That was an awesome win.
I appreciate it, fellas. Glad
Now,
you guys enjoyed the show.
Now, would you say this is a track that you would really like to win at, or I mean, do you have a favorite track in particular that you can't wait to bring home a W at?
I mean, a W's a W. It's cool, to win at Daytona and Indy and all those big tracks, but, if we measured wins up and tried to scale them on how big they were, they would start to lose meaning.
Yeah, definitely true. Man, I know that Talladega is gonna be fun, man. I got a race here on Thursday, and I'm looking forward to it too. But you guys went out there, man. You did your thing. You came home. You brought it home, man. Congratulations, Jay. Good job, buddy.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
You guys have a good night.
You too, man.
You too. And congratulations to Monster Energy and Johnny Cash for coming in second for Monster and Johnny for third.
Definitely good job, guys, man. Bringing it home, running hard, running tough. Monster Energy, way to sacrifice, man. Bring home a good finish for yourself. Stayed pushing to the very end. Commend you on that one. All right.
And really, congratulations to the whole racing team. They all done wonderful tonight.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a good showing for the league, man. Like
Yeah,
I said,
it was an
going
awesome
into it,
race.
I knew this truck race was gonna be good. It always is here, especially with all the drivers we have. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back tomorrow night. Don't forget, we have a double header on dirt. The second track, I'm not sure which one. The first track will be Vegas. We'll be rerunning last week's show, so you get a little 2-for-1 on that one. So, unless you got anything else to say, Paul?
No, I just hope they enjoyed the show as much as we did.
Gentlemen, y'all have a good night.
All right, talk to you.
Don't forget to bring a towel. Oh man.